Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. Those who are new to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update on intraday and positional trading strategies. This video, I'm going to talk about the trades on 𝐸𝐺𝐵, so which we are focusing for a drop-based drop, and also the doji. It is happening at the bottom. That was giving you such a great result in 4 days, and still at what we are expecting almost 2700, and that was triggered today. And a few days back we made a video so about this doji candle. It is happening at the very lowest level, so that may be the reversal. Using that doji, we are focusing, or we are finding out the reversal, so that almost 80 points or 82 rupees is the risk for the trade. Once it triggered 2 days back, and let's look at today. It started by gap up, and it reaches the peak almost somewhere around 2734. So where our entry price, we are finding out the entry somewhere around 2592. And also another chances we suggest you, once it is break, so we can expect this level 2700 that got triggered you. So it is not an trade intraday, it is about a investment like that, because it is a quality stock where it is forming such a kind of pattern. So that was working good. And another confirmations by the candles is about an inside harami kind of thing, right? And also it is a hanging man candle, so where it is reversed here from 2573. And another trade we are waiting for, if it is coming down below that supply area, so that it is not happened. But here, by this taking the support from that lowest level, by confirming with the doji candle, and the market is reversed back from that entry. So those who are taken that position, so you may be, I hope you may be booking a profit. So taken a risk, almost 1:1.5 reward it given. So that's why I made video about this stock. It's looking good for an entry, for a buying opportunities. So that is happening. So those who are traded on that, so very uh, congratulations. Okay, so about I have some comments by yesterday regarding why we are going to wait for a third candle in a 13 minutes. See, the setup where we are using here, whatever the stocks, either the time frame, the conditions about the uh, scalping is about, it's a continuation pattern. The continuation pattern may be continue, it can continue, or there is a chances of reversal at the top would be very high based on this one. So let me go for a City Union Bank. It's about 15 minutes, right? City Union Bank, it's about a 15 minutes time frame. It's keep on increasing. City Union Bank about a 15 minutes time frame. And today, let's look at this. This is about a City Union Bank, right? So here you can see there is a keep on continue. So first 3 bars. So, but if you are taken the first candle, so many stocks will be there. If you are taken a second candle, so many. But what we are using here, the logic is the stock should continue 3 higher closes. So this is what the formation we are focusing it for. That's about a 15 minutes. So that entry where we are going to focus here on the third candle, not on the first candle, because the first candle is already closed, right? So the pattern will confirm after the 3 candles, this clear pattern, 3 consecutive higher highs, then we are getting the stock. After this 3 completed candle, then only we are going to getting this as a stock. So here, why we are using the third candle as a reference for our entry and the stop loss. Let me check. The first one is green and the second one is green, the third one is green, whatever the thing. Okay, I'm in pink, right? Okay, no problem. Okay, so here it may continues the trend, or it can reverse the trend, because most of the time market, the stocks will after a rally, immediately it stopped its rally and it was keep on moving down. Let have the example today. Hero Motor, we can take an example today. It was a positive opening, maybe by some news, but that open, the positiveness may not continue after market open. So this one where got an entry and it was a stop loss. Your stop loss not triggered, so it continues the trend, right? So in the stock it continues the trend. So let I am showing you one stock, the Hero Motor. Let me go for how it opened. By opening itself, it was in a positive open and made a high over 2734. But let's look at that. After that it cannot able to move, even though it is not able to crossed above the first 15 minutes. Instead of that, it is crossing below and it's keep on going down. Let's look at this. From 2668 it is going down only. Let's look at Titan. So there is a possibilities of reversal, but here the Titan is opened by gap up almost 5% today, but after that it never ever moves, and it was an inside for a first 15 minutes candle. So this may be the perfect range for next day trading, thus but first 15 minutes candle, because it never broken the high as well as low of that first opening range. Maybe the key level for tomorrow on the stock. And let's go for some other stocks. Tata Communications. Let's go to Tata Communications. Why we are using that first 15 minutes? Let's look at here 1 2 3. But if I'm going to take a Tata Communication at this point of 1208, but I need to keep my stop loss here somewhere around 1180. Then it's a big candle and big stop loss. Even if you have entered around 1208, the risk for the trade is 208 to 187, almost 22 points. So where it crossed 22 points reward from 208 to it's not reached your target, and it was ending with a positive until unless if your stop loss is not triggered, you can wait for. And the second one, UPL about India. Let me go for a UPL. So sorry, UPL. So how the candles are confirming you? See, this is one. Here first three candles it's keep on increasing, but that fourth one it never breaks this high. Maybe there is a selling happening at highest level. The sell is happening at highest level, then the market is reversed back, whatever the amount it is increased. But we have to use this candle as a signal, and there is a small risk. First of all, the main reason where we are using that third candle is a small risk, and also the reward should be big. So even 1:1 also good enough, and we are not getting many more stocks in this scanner, because such a kind of pattern will not happen all the stocks. Maybe up and down will be there, so but keep on increasing, there is a chances of continuation, or it may reverse back from the entry too. So that is the reason we are using the third candle as our entry. First candle, second candle, third candle, all three candle completed, then only we are going to get out this pattern. This is the logic we are used for that kind of scanner. So we are not able to take the trade on first candle. And downside also, lot of Syngene is the downside stock. And let me go for a SYN Syngene. Let's look at that, where somewhere we marked the area. So let's look at here the day 1 2 3 consecutive down. So let I'm going to mark what was the risk here on this candle. So 565 to 568, almost 3 rupees. So once it is triggered and your 3 rupees at least 560, that got give you more than 3 rupees at this low. It made 560.8, that is giving you such an opportunity. So here planning for an intraday trade, and the same one we can use for positional basis also, but we are focusing for a positional basis. It may take huge risk, high risk, so don't want to take such a, so for example IBL housing finance today. So even I'm using in daily basis, let me check, and as per my advanced strategy, that was giving you such a great opportunity for this. So let's look at that. It was not happening all the time. This is the same thing which is not happening at all the times, but you can see here three consecutive higher high closes, but market not broken that high. Instead of breaking the high, it broken the low, but this was on a different day, because market opened by the gap low and it is keep on increasing. There is no trade opportunity. And the second one, you can see there is a three consecutive bars. Let's check it out where I'm going to focus. So I will create you the scanner for daily basis also. Here is my entry and reward point. So somewhere around 5 rupees risk for 1000 lot, so almost 6 rupees. Once it has broken the high, it went up to 533, almost 4 rupees only it generated, and then it broken down, and downside it was giving you the such a profit where you are taken an entry at 123, it made a low where 118, so 6 rupees it generated. And again here you see that today is another pattern, the same one which is happening at a 3 consecutive higher highs. So what we can do, if it just breaks this high, we may continue. This is what our stop loss, right? So the risk, let's look at this risk. 6.5 rupees, 6.7 rupees, 130 is the low and 136.7 is the high. So it should be a not for an intraday, it may be a positional trade where we are keep on tracking the stock. So when such a kind of 3 consecutive higher high closes, may have the chances the stock can continue the uptrend from this point, or it may breaks down below there, so the reversal also be possible. So that is the reason we are taking the candlesticks. The setup is only for a 3 candles, so it required 3 days. If it was 5 minutes, it required 15 minutes. So we cannot confirm this pattern in a first candle itself. We need to wait for a 3 candle to confirm. So because this is what a 3 candle we used for finding out that patterns. So like RBL Bank also looks like, but I'm not checking it out. So just random. Yeah. Here you see that it is not happening, because here is the high, the second, the third one. The today's high is less than the yesterday's. So it is not a perfect setup for that. We cannot find, and you can see there is a setup here again. But if you are focusing this 132 to 11, almost 11-12 rupees is the risk. You don't want to take such a kind of big risk in trades. So small risk kind of trades you can focus, and it may be giving you some opportunity. I hope this video may be useful, something somewhat you can understand. Thank you for watching this, and thank you very much.